Good afternoon, Internet, and good afternoon to our bully community. We are so happy to connect again. It's been a while since our last podcast episode, and today we are talking about our recent announcement with regards to our integration with SA Statboek, the KUSA announcement, and what it really means for the bully community in South Africa. We have been working for the last year in integrating our Bully Assured database and information, breed standards, code of ethics, our community's information as it pertains to dog registrations, and basically our whole database. We've systematically reshaped the database for the integration into the formal system with SA Statboek. And we've worked on that because that was sort of the foundation of our integration with SA Statboek. Over and above that, we have worked together with SA Statboek also for the last year to lobby the minister, but also lobby the department directly and the registrar with regards to the American Bully breed. And we recognize the group of breeders who approached the government, and then the government put them onto KUSA, and they have worked with KUSA over the last also quite a while, I think about a year. And KUSA has made the announcement that they are willing to bring the American Bully into their appendix register. So it's important for the bully community to understand these changes, what it means, what's the impact, and I think also what it means for the bully community to, in general, to a large extent. Maybe to summarize how the industry works, the department is the registrar. And with the changes that they've made to the Animal Improvement Act, it meant that all livestock and semen imported requires a permit. And from that point of view, the registrar required their registering authorities, of which there are two, to be able to issue permits for the importation of these livestock and semen. But over and above, KUSA, as we know, looks after dog breeds in South Africa, and they're an FCI member. SA Statboek is looking after multiple species. They manage, I think, 65 breed societies, over 110 different types of animals, including dogs. The Boer Bulls are with them, and they are also doing other dogs, although far less than, of course, what KUSA is doing. But the important distinction is that SA Statboek is the oldest registering authority in South Africa. They also deal with a lot of complexity because they're managing so many different breed societies and breeds, and they have vast technical services. They also have a system called Logix, which is a software system that tracks the genealogy with dogs. A lot of their information, including appraisals, photos, points, championship points, changes in ownership. It's a complex and a comprehensive database system, which we now have integrated the Bully Assured data into. But it also means that our integration with SA Statboek allows us to operate as an American Bully registry underneath a registering authority, being compliant with the local law, allowing us the protections that SA Statboek provide us in terms of compliance. It of course helps us tremendously to look after the American Bully, the breed as a whole, in a way that allows us to keep on developing and grow and get access to the market, but in a much more regulated and structured way, and that is important. Whereas with KUSA, The big difference with Kusa is that the American Bully breed they have onboarded in their appendix register, which means you can register your American Bully with them. But of course, there's a cutoff date with regards to cropping of ears. If you have cropped ears after this date, you can't register with them. But before that, before the cutoff date, as per what their announcement is, you can register a dog, but you certainly can't show the dog, right? There's no way for you to show. You can't, even for dogs that have no cropped ears, you can show your dog, but you show your dog in the appendix, a part of the show, which means you cannot earn championship points at all. The big difference also is that Kusa has now adopted the AKC standards, not the ABKC, the AKC. To that effect, it's limiting for a number of reasons, but Kusa only would onboard the pocket and the standards. And the breed standards, as published by the AKC, is different to ABKC. It is not the true standard of the American Bully in our view. We believe ABKC, the founders of the American Bully, they know best of what the standard should be and what their vision is. And what the AKC has done is used pit bull breeders that bred some classic American Bullies and standard American Bullies in the past, and used those type of breed standards that are closer aligned to, I would say, pit bulls. Neither, needless to say, I think Kusa has done a huge amount of work to bring the American Bully into the appendix register. We recognize that and we appreciate it. I think it also contributes towards the gazetting of the American Bully by the government, which we are waiting for. They are in process for that. We want to recognize that the breeders, the importers who reached out to the government and subsequently worked with Kusa did an amazing job. We recognize the value that that has brought to the American Bullies. But I think ultimately, when you look at the overall vision for the American Bully, and that includes we are monitoring the development of the micros in close cooperation with ABKC. But if you look at the pocket, the standard, the XL, and if you look at, bringing people together, giving them access to shows where they can actually earn championship points. And, you look at the development of the breed, the technical services we can provide now through SA Studbook, and some of the new initiatives we are launching. We are very proud of the work that we are doing. This is a long time coming. I think it's relevant for the industry. And it's always been a big part of our plan and our vision was to get to a stage where the American Bully has a proper home in South Africa, a regulated but a recognized home in South Africa. And the reason why that's important is that we want to enlarge access to the market. We want to expand the market size for the American Bullies, and getting recognition, it was an important step. And also now, going forward, the way we manage it, that's really important. And I think we will have access to amazing events going forward, not only our shows, our sanctioned shows, but other events where we can get exposure for the American Bullies. And for breeders and for kennels, I think that's fantastic news. And we look forward to work with the breeders and the kennels in a way that brings a lot of benefit to them and to the industry and the community as a whole. So big congrats to all the people in Bully Assure that's worked so hard. We are so thankful for everybody that's put a huge effort in getting us to where we are now. We are looking forward to the next steps. But I think the important update is that from the 1st of July, we will have Bully Assure / SA Studbook pedigrees that we will offer to the community. That's a first ever. We are the only ones that can offer a pedigree that's backed by a registering authority that's in both our name and in SA Studbook. The only alternative from a registering authority is Kusa. And like we've mentioned, you can only register pockets and standards, and you can only register dogs that have no cropped ears or cropped ears before the cutoff date. But with us, when we host shows, the points will aggregate on the SA Statbook system, even for the Bully Assure dogs. Historic points that you have earned at Bully Assure shows, those points carry over into SA Statbook, which means we are the only ones that will give you championship points recognized by a registering authority in South Africa. And we believe that is really, really important for the breed and how we grow. But we say thank you to everybody. Thanks for the support. We are looking forward to the next phase, and we are very, very excited. Hope you have a wonderful evening.